Milkshake. I'm Nina Gademan, and we're here at the Las Vegas Grand Prix.
Nina, so wonderful to meet you here in Vegas.
Thank you.
I am so intrigued by your path to F1 Academy. Can we start from the beginning? And how did you first get into racing? And how did your family play a part in that?
So yeah, my mom and dad did some karting when I was younger. Not any like competition, just for fun. But then obviously as a baby, I would always get taken along to the track, and I would crawl around their go-kart and stuff. So yeah, I already got in touch with motorsport at a super young age. And then when my mom told me when I was 3 years old, I was already jumping around like, oh, I want to race a go-kart. And I was super excited. So when I was 5 years old, I finally got my first go-kart. They actually had to attach a rope to my go-kart because I would just dump the throttle and just leave instead of like, so they had to like hold me back.
Right.
Yeah. And then at some point you get better, you go to like the next levels. When I was 15, I made the step to car, so I did a bit of touring car. I had to quit racing for 2 years, and then now I got back into Formula 4, and now the step to F1 Academy.
Right. You talked about having to take that break before. What was that like in terms of, that time of your life?
It's like when racing has been your whole life, it's obviously like world and like life ending kind of feeling. I would say it's worse than a heartbreak, but it also motivated me to get back into it and do everything I can to get back into it. So I started social media, it worked out really well, gained a lot of followers. I was actually pretty good at it. And yeah, I just met my manager, collected sponsors, collected a budget, and then got back into racing. Had to get a little bit back into it at the start because I've been out of it, obviously. But yeah, the progress has been really good.
Yeah. And you found your way to esports and racing that way. So how did that idea come about? Was that your idea? Did someone influence you to do that?
Some people helped me at the start because right now I'm super easy in front of cameras, but I used to be like really bad. And when I would take the videos in my bedroom, I would take up to like 20 takes to do one video, and it would be only 2 sentences or something. So yeah, I had to get used to it. I got some help in the beginning from people, obviously, but I learned to do it on my own. Then I worked for F1 Esports as a social media content creator, which was a lot of fun actually.
Yeah.
So I did that, but after that I had to say goodbye to the esports world and social media and actually get back to work in racing.
But were you racing in esports as well during this time?
No, so I just made content in the simulator, like relatable content for F1, and I worked for F1 Esports as a content creator, but not an actual. I'm not great at the F1 game, so I wouldn't be an esports driver. No.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha. So let's talk about now your journey to F1 Academy. You scored points as a wild card in Zandvoort. What was that like?
Yeah, it was great. It was such a mega opportunity to race as a wild card at Zandvoort. Obviously, I was doing British F4, which was also a really high level, but my main goal was to get into F1 Academy at some point, and just to get a wild card and to be the best wild card F1 Academy has seen until this day so far. It's just a really good feeling, and then eventually it led me to a full-time seat this year.
So you didn't know after you scored points that you were going to have a seat yet?
I was already talking with Alpine. They were pretty early to sign me. Got a couple of other teams coming after me after the race. But yeah, it felt really good with Alpine, so I just I signed with them. They've been really supportive.
Nice. How would you describe your season so far?
A bit up and down, like a roller coaster. So we're leading the first race, then the car breaks down, and then the driver takes me out. We had a massive crash. I really couldn't do a lot about in testing. It was the track characteristics that was just not great. They changed it after my crash as well. But yeah, after that, podiums, wins. Then Singapore was a bit, of a low weekend. So yeah, up and down, but a really good learning year.
What would you say are the biggest things you're taking into next year?
Alpine has been really supportive on like multiple things, like mentally, physically. I have a coach with me always on track. So yeah, everything they taught me this year, especially like how to deal with things that are outside of your control, I can take into next year. And I can already see the benefits already in this year.
So one of the things I noticed on your socials is that you love to share outfits.
Yes, I do.
How would you describe your personal style?
Well, it's a bit it's got all different styles. I like to be classy, but also like to have stuff that no one else has. So I've literally got like a cow jacket and stuff, and cow pants. So yeah, most of the times it's classy, but it's I like to be stylish and to have my own style. Yeah.
If you could collab with any brand, which would be the dream Nina-inspired collection?
That's really hard, actually. I would say Dior.
Why?
Classier.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm just going to end with some Vegas trivia.
Okay.
See how you do?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? What is Las Vegas' nickname?
The Strip?
Nope. Blank City.
Blank City? I've never heard of
Sin
that.
City. Sin City. I was kind of helping you. Like,
Oh,
insert.
I have
no?
never heard of that,
Yeah,
actually. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
Vegas is called Sin City. That's the
Oh.
nickname.
I didn't even know.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that. I'm so
Okay.
behind.
Do you know who sang Viva Las Vegas?
Viva Las Vegas?
a famous song.
I have the feeling I live under a rock. I don't know.
Elvis Presley.
Ah, my grandma listens to Elvis.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I should have known. I should have.
That's okay. Do you know what movie made the Bellagio famous?
The
Like,
what?
which movie made the Bellagio famous? Iconic movie.
James Bond?
No,
You can put
gambling.
this
Yeah.
you know, this circle above my head at the moment.
Ocean's 11.
These are all really old things,
Yeah.
but I'm from 2003.
Okay. Do you know where the original Las Vegas Grand Prix was held?
At the track they have outside the city?
Nope. It was at a hotel.
Really?
Yes.
At a hotel?
Yes.
And they would drive around the hotel, or?
It was in the parking lot of this hotel.
Oh my gosh. That's pretty cool, actually. Would have been a really small circuit, or not?
Do you want to make a guess on which hotel it was?
Caesar's Palace?
You got it.
Yes! I got one
You
right.
Okay.
At least one.
Yes. Last one. Who won the first modern day Las Vegas Grand Prix in 2023?
Was it Max?
Yes.
Yes,
You
yeah,
got
it was
2 out of
Max. And
5.
then Russell got it last year. Okay,
Great
2 out of
job.
5 is not too
Yeah.
bad for 2003, right? Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
It was
nice to
really
meet
nice.
you.
Yeah, it was really nice to meet you.
Good luck.
Fun interview.